Welcome back, nail queens. It's been a long time since I featured a Triple D Diva box here on my channel, and I'm absolutely in love with this box, all the contents, the theme, all the items, so I figured it'd be a great time to do an unboxing and a mani of everything that came in the January 2022 Triple D Diva box. So the first thing I'm showing you are some nail art stickers. This is some dual-ended dotting tools with a pretty pink little gemstones in the center. My dotting tools are a couple years old and they're not this pretty. So back to the stickers, there's several different designs in red and in pink, a huge variety of stickers, perfect for Valentine's Day. And she included 4 dip powders and a bottle of builder gel. So there's 3 solids and 1 glitter mix here. Pink Puffy Fluffy is a thermal changer, so it changes from white to pink, and this color has glitter hearts in it, and then you have a medium pink and a red dip powder. So here's the Cherry Opulent Builder Gel. It is new. I don't think it's going to be mainline, but I think she is releasing a couple of the items in this box, so I think she has a few leftover Cherry Opulent bottles, but it's not going to be like permanent. But this is such a pretty, gorgeous color. I haven't worn like opaque builder gels other than like milky white, so it's probably something I should navigate into in the future. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you guys worn opaque colored builder gels like solid pinks, black, white? This Cherry Opulent, I know there's so many brands out there coming out with colored and like these really gorgeous overlays of builder gels. They're just so pretty. Anyways, going straight into the mani, I'm going to primarily be dipping into this gorgeous red that, guess what, doesn't stain. It is so easy to use. It is so thin, so pigmented. I only am doing 2 dips of the red. I'll encapsulate all the nails in clear, so there's going to be 3 layers of dip on my nails. But I'm doing 3 of my nails in this gorgeous red. Red is one of my favorite colors to wear on my nail. I love it. It's such a timeless and classic color in my opinion. And then I'm going to be doing the solid pink on my middle finger. And then I'm going to be using the glitter heart mixture on my ring finger. So this is just a standard dip powder manicure. I know I get a lot of questions about dipping over my jelly tips or dipping over builder gel. I've been getting a lot of questions. I know I've been saying I have jelly tip videos coming soon. I've recorded so many jelly tip videos. There's just so much to cover in jelly tip application, from prepping your nails to prepping the tips to actually applying it and then removal. It is a lot to cover, and I want to make sure I'm 100% covering all of my bases. And I started using jelly tips successfully in November. That's when I finally got the hang of it and I felt confident doing them on myself, but I didn't feel confident teaching it in a video to you guys until I knew that I could replicate the same results over and over and over and over again. And I also wanted to dabble in different brands of jelly tips first, try a variety of different brands, try different builder gels or adhesive gels that they use with their jelly tip system, and make sure that I could get the same results on application across the board with every single system that was out there. I didn't want to work with just one system and only that system worked for me, because I know that other people use different brands, they use different builder gel. So I needed to make sure I found a technique that worked 100% across the board through every brand jelly tip and adhesive gel that I tried. I've also been getting questions about this tool that I use around my cuticles. It is called a cuticle precision tool. There's several different brands that have a cuticle precision tool. I'm using the Triple D one right now, and basically it's a thin metal tool you just trace it around your cuticle line to remove any excess dip that may be clinging to your skin or hiding in that cuticle line. And the purpose of it is to ensure that all of that excess dip is off of your cuticle line, because when you activate it, it's going to get stuck. It's going to harden. The chemical reaction that happens between base bond, dip powder, and activator, it just like super glues it. Anyways, so that's what I use to clean my cuticle line. But what I'm doing right now is I did a dip in the glitter mix, And I'm using a little bit of base bond and the precision tool. Isn't it really handy? You can do multiple things with it to pick up the glitters that I want and place them where I want them on the nail so that they're nicely spaced apart and looking nice. So this is where I'm at in the process. Every nail is done except for the middle finger, and this one I'm going to dip in the solid pink. It's a medium pink tone. I think it was really pretty. I considered doing pink puffy fluffy, which goes from white to like a medium pink, but I wasn't in the mood for a thermal changer today, so I went with this medium pink, but I wanted the mani to be primarily red, which is why I did the red on 3 of my nails. And this is how I like to do my 3 color manis. Whenever I do 3 color manis, I tend to almost always, put the glitter on my ring finger, and then I'll do the accent solid on my middle finger. And if I'm really feeling in the mood for some nail art, then I'll do stamping on the middle finger as well. And that's how I have a contrast between all 3 colors. And I usually put the lighter color on the middle finger as well if I'm doing stamping over it. So I did a second dip in the glitter mix, and I have a little bit of work to do with it. It's a very compact, has a lot of elements in it. I think it has several different colors of hearts, like a lighter pink and a red, but it also has like these larger flakes. So things are kind of overlapping. I feel like some of the flakes are hiding the hearts. So I'm going to be removing some things, moving some things around to make sure the hearts really look pretty. So every color is fully dipped in, every color has been done twice on my nails, and I'm going to clear encapsulate everything. The solids too. I've learned the hard way that I like it better when I clear encapsulate my solids as well. So I'm going to pull out my clear dip powder. The one I'm going to be using today is from Triple D. She sells a clear in a 1-ounce size for $16, and apparently I've been using it a lot because I was like, wait, how is this halfway empty? Yeah, my jar was halfway empty. I'm like, I think I need to restock soon. So I'm going to clear encapsulate every single nail, and I'll be back. So all my nails are now dipped in clear, and sometimes I use a little excess of liquid and I'll notice that it's like hanging off on the side. I don't know if that makes any sense. So while the dip is still kind of wet, I just take something sharp like the Cuticle precision tool and I clean up the side a little bit so that when I activate, I'm not activating unnecessary dip that I have to file off later. So after all of that is done and activated, I file, shape, and buff. I am going to film the filing, shaping, and buffing for this mani, but I'm not going to include it in this video. What I want to do with that footage, because it was actually like perfect footage, I was in shot the whole time, is give you guys a in real time, not fast forwarded video of me filing, shaping, and buffing my whole routine. So I'm saving that footage for a different video for you guys, but do not fret, it will be coming soon. Man, this is actually a great matte mani. I really do like how the shape turned out in this mani. Everything looks pretty thin, even with jelly tips on. I'm very impressed with these powders. I think Triple D powders are nice because they don't feel chunky or thick, and the liquids also help with that because her dip liquids are very thin in consistency. So speaking of real-time footage, I'm going to show you real-time how I apply my dip powder top coat. It is really easy. I just apply like thin strokes the way I normally apply my base bond on my nail. And it's kind of complicated for the thumb. It's my largest nail, so I have to do more strokes than I normally would on the rest of my nails. But once I have the nail completely covered, I wipe the brush on a lint-free wipe, so that any activator that may still be remaining on my nail when the brush comes in contact with it, that activator doesn't end up going into my bottle. If activator ends up going into your bottle via the brush as the mode of transportation, it will over time thicken your top coat bottle. And I don't know if you've ever had your liquids thicken up on you over time and become really difficult to use. This is the best way to prevent that extra contamination, is to wipe your brush on a lint-free wipe before you put the brush back in the bottle. Now, once all of the nails have been top coated, that's when I go in for my second layer. It's about 15 to 30 seconds of wait time from my thumb to my pinky, how long it takes me to top coat all 5 fingers. So that's the perfect amount of time before I go in with my second layer. And the second layer can be more detailed, more precise, and I can go a little bit slower on my application. So it's the second layer that gives it the true shine, because you'll notice the first layer, as it's drying, it starts to crinkle. It doesn't look 100% shiny. It has a light glossy finish, but it's not perfect. It's the second layer that gives it that perfect shine. So this mani is all done. I'm very happy with how it turned out, how thin it is, the overall application. And if you need a great device for stabilizing your finger while you're applying dip liquid to your nail, this finger rest is incredible. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because I have new videos that launch every single week. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!